Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, guys. Benchwarmers Studios. We are the Benched. My name is Eric. We got Marco, Edgar here. We are your hosts for today. We have a fun-packed episode for you guys. It's not going to be a pepper involved again. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch our last video. You can put a little attachment, right? So they can go back.
The last video? Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
No problem.
So if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, if you want to see us all suffer, mainly myself and this guy.
Check out the little eye on top of the video so that it sends you back to that.
Over here?
Yep, right there.
Right here. So click that little eye. Boop. Yes, but yeah.
That's how it sounds like when you click the eye.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
And hit the little bell while you're at it. So
The bell for subscribers.
Oh, so subscribe and then hit the bell.
Yeah, there you go.
Burro. So
My burro didn't understand. Didn't know it.
you gotta subscribe and then
Yeah.
hit the bell.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't know. Guys, so obviously this is Prem Talk. We're gonna start off with the games of this week. First game was Leicester versus Liverpool. The reason why we chose this game was because one of the most expensive goalkeepers in the world had a very amateur error. Edgar, want to reflect on that?
thank God he did it during this game. Thank God it was this game. Because if it would have been when we were tied 1-1 or 0-0 and then he makes his mistake, he doesn't live it down. Everything goes crazy. Because we won, it goes under the radar. But for me, yeah, it was very, very bad amateur mistake. Hopefully he learns his lesson, and I hope Klopp rips him a new one because he cannot be doing
Well,
that.
Klopp is not the only
80 million?
one that's ripping him a new one.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
How do you feel about what he said about those a faint of heart shouldn't watch him play because that's what he does?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because when he did it the first time, I was happy he did it. Like I want to be confident that I have a goalkeeper that can do that. I just also want a goalkeeper that knows when to do it and when not to do it. He learned when he can do it now, and now he's learned the hard way when not to do it.
So you're saying he learned it.
That's what I want to see now. You had your mistake, now learn from your mistake.
So if he does it again, what's gonna happen?
Depends on how it happens. If it was like yesterday's, I'm gonna flip my hat and yeah.
Do you think it's gonna happen again?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I even think it's going to happen. And I think he's going to fuck up again.
I was hoping you would say no, so I can make a bet, but
No, it happens. It's happened with Neuer. It's happened with top goalkeepers that play with their feet. It just can't be within the next 5 games. It can't be this season again. If it happens again this season,
No, it's going to happen again this season.
that's what
It's
I'm
just
hoping
not in the next 5 games. I think he learned his lesson, and then he's going to start building up that confidence, and then he's going to fuck up
I'm
again.
sensing a bet between these two guys right now.
Does
Does it happen this season? Does it not happen this season?
It does happen this season.
It doesn't happen this season.
Ooh, let's make a bet.
Ooh, I love
I'm with the bet.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
But it's anyway, right? Doesn't mean like yeah. Well, okay. Never mind.
It's
Sorry.
gotta be a
What did you just say, dude? I have no idea.
I got lost in the
burro,
thought.
burro.
All right, the bet, we don't know what it is yet because this has happened live, as we are live. When you watch it, we're not live.
For real.
But yeah, this happened live right now, so yeah.
Burro.
Yeah.
1-1. Don't worry about it.
So, that being said, we're going to catch up with you guys later, let you know what the bet's
This
going
is
to
not
be.
live?
We'll figure it out, and then we'll let you know. All right?
Yeah. Well,
What do you
we'll have
guys
something
want to
for
say, though?
Thursday.
What do you guys want to say about
I'm
Allison?
confused. What are you laughing at right now?
I said 1-1.
Who's 1-1?
I had a burro moment. You had a burro moment.
What was my Buddha moment?
The live thing.
Well, we are live, are we not?
Yeah, but we're not actually filming. Like we're not sharing
When
this.
they
from
watch
live.
it, not live, but
guys,
this
just
This is
disregard them.
unscripted. This is all natural. This is genuine. This is live. That's what I mean. Obviously, you guys don't know the wow,
My
man.
man's
These guys,
salty.
these guys don't understand the
He had a
reality
hard
of
working
this
day as a
world.
burro. Let him go.
Ah,
Keep
man.
going. What were you saying? Allison, what do you guys feel?
I already said, like I said, he's gonna do it again. He might not do it in the next 5 games,
fine.
but he
All
will
right.
do it this year.
He'll do it again.
All right, done. What's next?
Next game, Chelsea, Bournemouth, 2-0. Hazard and Pedro on the score sheet, undefeated still.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it because Sarri said it's going to take me 3 months to figure out this team, set my standard, and the guy has not lost a game yet. So while setting up his team and teaching his tactics, he still managed to keep a full 100. So let's see what happens. It's making it interesting.
The fact that they were able to perform so well in the first 2 games with Hazard coming off the bench, and now Hazard actually wanted to stay in London, wanted to be a part of the team still. That's going to be a huge turnaround for the club, and I think they can go pretty far. I would actually swap them and Arsenal for going top 4.
Yeah,
By the way they're looking, they look very strong. Jorginho, although he was kind of like not the biggest thing that was in the transfer window, I think it's a really good move. Him and Kante, like they're shutting it down.
They're doing good. They are when they've won the past 3 games, yes, but they haven't gotten an actual challenge. The one challenge that they had was against Arsenal, and you know how that, even though they won, that game could have gone either way. We had open opportunities that we just didn't actually score. So because they haven't been really challenged, I don't want to say that he's doing amazing. Mm-hmm. He's doing a good job, but I can see that there's struggles with Chelsea.
This is what I'm going to counter you. Pep has had the winning season of all time.
That's last year, but yes.
Well, they're the reigning champions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't beat Wolves with a team that's supposedly the best in the world, or not the best in the world, but has that record. So Sarri's still setting up his team, and he played teams that are around Wolves' level and still managed to get the wins while not playing to their 100%. And that's what I'm saying. That's dope. I can't wait to see the full finished product. Hopefully it's still below Liverpool, but, that's all I'm getting at.
So my counter towards that is everybody has a one-off game.
Correct.
That could have been just Messi's one-off game where they lost to Wolves.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
I'm sorry.
When they lost tied to Wolves.
Tied to Wolves, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
we won't know until the finished season ends. So.
And then again, we do have to consider, KDB not being a part of the squad anymore. That completely messes up the whole
for the next 3 months, right?
And then we'll see what happens after that.
But yeah, I mean,
take us next?
Chelsea is so far.
They're doing good.
London is blue. Unfortunately, I hate saying that, but they are right now.
Well, that is true.
For my Gunners, regardless, even though we got the W today, which actually leads to the next game, which is we'll keep it blue, keep it Man City and Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle, where City got the win 2-1. Yeldon on the score sheet on both sides of the field. Let's go USA! All right. How do you guys feel about that game?
I don't like the fact that Yeldon scored. I love that he scored. It just pisses me off as a fantasy player that
you dropped him.
I dropped him because he got injured. He was out for 1, maybe 2 games, and came back and scored. And he doesn't score. This is his second time scoring.
Whatever he says, whatever movements he makes, do the opposite of them.
Exactly.
There's a reason why he's in second to last place.
No,
third last.
23 people, and I'm 18.
Okay, 18. There you go. Bottom half.
Bottom 5.
He'll be relegated by the end of the season.
What are you?
I'm like top 10.
No, you're not.
Maybe?
You're like 2 above me. So
there you
don't talk too much crap.
Keep talking, guys. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. But no, overall, the game was a pretty interesting game. A little back and forth.
I'm upset Benitez isn't getting it with Newcastle. I had high hopes for him. I like Benitez. I like how he's been pushing Newcastle to be more difficult than their finances and structure of the club are, because it's really wrapped around Benitez.
Even though he actually asked for more money.
Yeah,
and he has to be able to bring in more, and they didn't ever give it to him.
Yeah, he's got loans and he's got a bunch of other stuff. So
you're 11th place.
Okay, see?
I'm at 18th. I know. I told you.
No, I'm at the 10th. I'm 13th now.
Oh, so
but you're not top 10th. So
okay, well,
so you did
top 10. Better
so 1-1-1, raw burros. Yay! I got to know this how I count 1 to 10.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of didn't hear what you guys said at all about the game. So,
give your opinion of it.
Of the game?
Yeah.
Fuck City.
All right.
Fuck Pep. I never liked Pep, but whatever. He's a league coach. But we'll get into that another day. The next game happened today, which was Arsenal Cardiff City. Arsenal got the W 3-2, not convincingly. We had a conversation outside about this. What do
you guys got mad serious?
Well, I mean, because it wasn't.
It's a serious topic.
Because I could tell. We had
he was messing around.
We legit had Karius in goal today.
Yeah.
Check.
Karius' goal. Well, no, Karius played for us today, didn't know?
Yeah.
Was he wearing a helmet?
Yeah.
Why? What did he do?
He's giving the ball away in the midfield to the opposing team.
Stop. That's you can't be pinning him Karius on that. Like that's messed up for Karius, and that's messed up for Czech. Czech deserves a much better reputation than that. You're forcing him to play something he doesn't play.
Exactly.
And you put him as
Karius. You put him as a goalie. He's not a goalie.
Besiktas, sorry, you bought him, but I don't know why you're lashing out. Like, why they're forcing him to play like that?
That's just Emirates tactics.
And it's fine. But then you give him the captain's ban, so now you're gonna have to kick your captain out. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad.
He's still not number 1. He's number 2. But I think it's time for Leno to get at least a game.
I think it's time for Czech to go. He's old. He's had great history, great success. but you're not the goalkeeper you were once before.
Don't give it a boot yet. Just
I don't think give him the boot.
let him and Leno play around a little bit. Go one game here, game here. But I think Leno should start
Yeah, he should start with
playing a little bit more. Actually play and make a debut. But not leaving Czech aside. Aside from Shaka's pass to goal, still not convincing to me.
Shaka
to me is shocking. I mean, why is he still on the field? My man got it.
That was the cheesiest thing I've ever heard in my life. I loved
It worked though.
I
It
loved
worked.
it.
It worked.
I loved it.
All right, well,
It worked.
I loved it.
why is he still on the field?
Shaka is the most shocking thing.
Not that.
That was
Okay, wasn't that funny?
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
wow,
okay,
that was good.
but-
That
No,
was
you
really
could
good.
you saw
Wow.
the game change when Torreira came in.
Absolutely. So
And that's the big thing. But you took out a kid that's doing well.
Mateo,
So-
yeah, Windows, yeah.
Me personally, I would have taken out Shaka and left Gondozi in with Torreira. Personal.
I completely second that, and the main reason being because Arsenal has conceded a goal every game, so that obviously reflects that our defense is struggling. Torreira would be the perfect implement to kind of help solidify the defense. Attacking wise, we saw it today. Yeah, like I said, Aubameyang on top. Finally, and look, they both got goals.
Yep.
Ozil, he worked his ass off today.
Yep. He deserves to be.
Mkhitaryan didn't start. Iwobi didn't start. Ramsey, I think he had a pretty good game. It was a homecoming for him too. You know, going to Wales for the first time. I'm not sure in how long or if ever, but apparently it's a very emotional moment for him, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I think everything is good with the squad. Just take out.
Attacking wise, we're trying. They're finally, like you said, allowing to Lacazette and Aubameyang to play. I loved it. Cool. Keep it up. But it's the defense that we have to work on a little bit.
Yeah.
But we won 3-2, so we're happy.
Yes, 3-2. Arsenal won 3-2. Now we are what? 2 losses in.
2-2.
2-2, right?
Yep.
all right. Good for you.
Yeah.
So we'll jump into the next hot gossip. I guess team of the Prem, you could say, would be United versus Burnley versus United. And you guys, how do you feel about the game? 2-0, United won that game.
I'll be honest, I didn't listen to it. I was cutting the grass and I didn't watch it. I was listening to it. The commentators were actually giving a lot of praise to United, that they were playing very well, that they were solid in the back, that they were actually trying to attack, which was a relief. Burnley, on the other side, I was very sad for because they're out of Europa, and it doesn't seem like they have the squad's the same, but they're not the same team that was last year.
Well,
where
they've been heartbroken.
They've been heartbroken, and they've had tough games during midweek, which they're not ready for.
Yeah.
So it came at a great time for Burnley to sort of push themselves up and hopefully get a win, and it came at a horrible time for Man United. If Man United lost this game, it would have been complete turmoil for them. But they got the win, and now they can say we're rebuilding from this point. So.
Well, how's your? Oh well, I didn't ask you. What's your view on this? Let me ask you guys both this question actually. What's your view on the whole fans getting the whole Ed Woodward is an expert at failure? I believe the sign said. Because I know as an Arsenal fan, we got a lot of banter when Arsenal or Banger Out signs came up everywhere, especially from our United friends, Diego. But now they're doing it. So.
But they're not doing it to the coach. They're doing it to the guy that hired Mourinho? I don't know. Regardless, whatever it is, it's not nice. I feel bad for that Ed Woodward guy.
Well, you were saying something about Ed Woodward, like he didn't ask for this. He didn't ask to be placed in.
He probably applied for the position, but the guy is a finance guru. That's what he does. He brings money and he blows up the company of Manchester United, which it is.
So.
But this whole debate with Mourinho and all that, it's like.
So now it's kind of sound like United are falling into what Arsenal had the issue with, that they were running like a business, not like a club.
Yeah, partially, but the other thing is that the whole problem with Arsenal was that you guys don't buy great players. You guys don't buy players. Towards the end, he was buying big players, and it made a difference. But now it's like they're attacking this guy because, well, you didn't buy what Mourinho needed, and you're not supporting the squad. And it's like, no, he did. And
let me ask you, you're pro Woodward or you're just anti-Mourinho?
I'm pro Woodward, but not as the guy who's hiring the players. I think they have to get there's a position that above Mourinho. Sporting director.
So
that's
keep
what they
him
have
as
to
a
do.
business person.
Yeah.
Just keep him on the business side and
get him out of the football.
Okay.
Get him out of the football. So,
That's
but
cool.
that comes from the board, that Manchester United's board.
Yeah. So obviously we can't do anything now, Do you get rid of Ed Woodward or rid of Mourinho?
I get rid of Mourinho. If my point has always been get rid of Mourinho. I don't like how he does anything.
I've always disliked him, but I would personally probably keep Mourinho over Ed Woodward. From what I'm seeing and from what I understand of the situation, I think Ed Woodward isn't supportive of what the coach wants. Unlike other clubs, the coach, Klopp, for example, he gets what he gets. What he wants, he's going to get that.
He's a big Zay.
I don't think Mourinho had that same backup when it came to Woodward. I don't know. But although I hate Mourinho, I would still think getting rid of him would probably be a better move and getting somebody who knows the game.
My only reason is that Mourinho's going to be toxic to whatever player he doesn't like and whatever player comes through.
That's what
And
he's
we've
done in
seen
the
that from
past.
a bunch of other teams where
course.
Ed Woodward could put in a sporting director and then get a coach like Zinedine Zidane who would definitely be a guy who coaches players and trains them very well and has great relationships with them. And we saw that at Real Madrid, unfortunately. So.
Please don't bring out CDCI and Manchester United in one same sentence.
I don't think that's going to happen. But
Neither do I. I'm praying.
are you Mourinho? Get rid of him or get rid of Woodward?
I'm not a big fan of Mourinho, but I don't care for either one. It's the same to me.
Think of right now, if you were to get rid of Mourinho, who do you bring in? Zidane's not coming in.
No.
Who do you bring in?
That's why you shouldn't. You don't get rid of him now. You
Get
get
rid of
him
Woodward.
maybe next year. Or
So
just
you
let
thought
it. Let
you
him.
would go another unsuccessful season?
Yeah, do it. I don't care. I'm not a Man U fan.
No, I'm, as an unbiased perspective.
As an unbiased
Like, if
perspective.
it was Arsenal,
all right, if
in
it was
this situation,
Arsenal, I'd say get rid of him.
get rid of who?
Mourinho. He's a little toxic. He's bringing a little negativity to it. He's bringing negativity to himself. He's trying to keep it away from the players. So if as a coach, he's doing the right thing, but as a fan, you don't really want to see that because nothing good. Everything that's negative is bad. So if he keeps on doing it, then I'd say get rid of
We're
him.
back at the Mourinho conversation, man. Seriously, we can't get
Well,
over
Well,
it.
it's kind of hard to stay away from it.
He intoxicates everything.
Let us know what you guys think. Comment below, email us, tweet us, Instagram, DM us, or comment on our pictures, whatever, Facebook us. Just let us know what you guys think about the whole United turmoil and whatever else is going on in the world of football. With that being, what's up?
Sorry, but with that, I do want to bring up the red card for Rashford.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did want to talk about that.
Because, in my opinion, Rashford did deserve the red card, but so did the other player. The way the attack went down, it was a slide tackle, which was cleanly taken out from Rashford's feet, but then the player on the ground decided to give it an extra kick.
Okay.
And that's when Rashford went down. Now, when Rashford got up, he did the Richarlison thing, headbutt.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's a red. That's a red.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Then they started to separate the players, but at some point they decided to go back into it, and then the other player did the same thing.
Oh. Did
So
they catch it on video?
They caught it on video, but because they
Oh,
don't
and
do,
they
they don't
showed it?
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed it. So because VAR does not exist in EPL, they give the first player they gave him a yellow, but Rashford just got a red.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, it should have been double red. Red for each player.
So, who would you call an asshole in that case? The player, the ref?
Cool.
Both
Rashford?
players. Both players. Definitely. The head button thing is so. If you're gonna headbutt,
But it wasn't
break the
as,
guy's nose.
It, okay, it wasn't as obvious as Richarlison. If you see Richarlison,
Yeah.
that one was bad.
Yeah.
Like this one was like, all right, you're here. I'm gonna push a little bit, but we're already connected. Like we're already head to head,
so
and then I did this.
Okay.
So annoying.
So
Oh,
I'm like, all right, and then the other guy, of course, goes and does.
I'll tell you one thing though. I mean, Marcus Rashford probably wasn't going to play the next few games, so it doesn't really matter.
Set it up. It's cool
Fellaini was going to be in for him.
for real. I'd be surprised.
With that being said, we go to a game of the week. I'm happy to talk about this.
This is interesting. This is.
Watford 2, Spurs 1.
Wow. But you know what the crazy part is? It was 3 goals from Watford. The goal for Tottenham was an own goal. So
I think Kane's no score August is becoming a no score September.
That's messed up.
it got thrown off by the World Cup by a month. So
Exactly.
he's
Yeah,
good to
for
go.
real.
All right. So, and we're down to they hadn't lost a game, right?
They were one of the top, one of the only 4
And now we're
teams.
down to 3.
Around 3. Watford, Chelsea, and Liverpool.
Yes, there you go. They had to drop at one point. I don't know why. I can't understand how they beat Manchester United and then fall to Watford. I mean, that's the kind of team that Watford is, and Troy Deeney is one of those that he could put a goal
Scumbag,
in.
but he's good.
But we've been saying that Watford is the team to check out
Yeah.
this year because we feel like they're the ones that are pushing to greatness. So I'm surprised, but at the same time, not really, because that's what they're aiming for. They're actually trying this year.
So now, do you take back your comment when you said Watford are no longer aren't trying to fight for Europe? They're just trying to fight to stay mid-table.
I
Or do
think
you
they
still think that?
I still think that. I still think that.
Even with
Yeah.
these phenomenal performances.
Two big
Okay,
games.
two big games, but yeah, no, I still think that. I think the way the club is set up is not meant to. Their goal is in Europe. I think they might get there, but I don't really think their goal is Europe. I think their goal is to just
Top
have
10.
a mid-level team, good,
play,
strong play.
have fun.
Yeah, that's it. So, but I mean, their fans are obviously going to say that it's Europe, but it is what it is. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so, what about our predictions for next week?
There are no predictions for next week.
Ooh.
Fantasy. It's fantasy.
2-1-1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Field break.
did we tell them why?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
We just
wow,
counted
guys,
for no reason.
people forgot. So, reason why we're saying 1-1, who's a burro, who's not a burro, and why we have these clipboards right here, or these, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Clipboards. Where's my mic? We decided to do for this episode, we're going to vote at the end for the segment.
We decided that because if Eric has thrown up and got hot sauce or
Hot pepper.
in his eye and thrown up, we decided not to do something that bad this one.
Nothing
Why
that
always
includes
me?
eating.
Why always me? Why is it crazy?
That we changed it up a little bit.
So what we mean by that is, right now what we're going to do, we're going to vote for who we think is the biggest burro of this segment. And what?
Nothing. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, you look surprised.
No.
No,
Oh.
we don't.
So-
we know what you're doing. They don't. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the biggest burro, or if you guys don't know what that means, biggest donkey, jackass, whatever it is, whoever gets the most votes, so whoever gets 2 votes can vote for each other, for ourselves, is gonna do a 30-second lip sync for you guys. We'll give them the stage. They can perform. They're probably teaming up right now to go against me, but I love performing, so it is what it is. We have some songs chosen, so we'll see who gets what. And you guys ready to vote?
Yeah, let's do this.
Also, that wraps up our Premiership segment. So, if you guys have any comments or any questions about the games that passed, or if you want to talk about anything else in more depth, email us, tweet us, Instagram us, Facebook us. What else do we have? Comment
email.
below us. Did I say email?
I don't know, but email too.
Email again. Okay.
Everything's gonna show up in the bottom. So except for the email address. Well, I add.
You have to get better markers because these markers
You
are.
can't see anything.
This one's better. This one's good.
Well, I'll just tell them what I voted for. So, you want to go first?
Sure. You won.
Me. Oh. How'd I got 2? You won.
When you counted it said 2, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, man, I got it.
But
So-
I'm gonna count.
Guys, what we're gonna do. Here's a little, some highlights of our game this weekend, and when you get back, you're gonna see him in center stage singing his favorite song. Be back.
All right. I got to pay it up. They voted for me, so here you have it. Vive la Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. My 90s babies, here you go.
She's into superstitions, like cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition, that girl's gonna make me fall. She's into new sensations, new kicks and candlelight. She's got...
You cut me off? Why'd you guys cut me off? I was getting it. All right, but
Copyright issues.
if you guys want to see more of it, DM me. Not just playing. Catch you later.